Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to do a storytime video, and you guessed it, it's going to be another embarrassing story. So this one comes from my childhood. I was in grade 6, so I had a crush on this boy. Just being in the same room as him just made my heart beat like 10,000 beats a minute. So I remember I used to stalk him quite a lot. I used to follow him home after school, and I found out where he lived, and I was like really creepy. I also made sure that on every lunch break I would make sure that I would follow him, and I just so happened to be at the same spot where he was playing. And I had this friend of mine in grade 7. She was my best friend, and I used to say to her, oh my gosh, like we can like be spies when we grow up, and we can use like this time now to like to practice, you know, we could practice to become spies. And she was a really good sport, and she agreed with me, even though she knew exactly what I wanted was just to stalk the hell out of him. So she came with me every lunchtime, and I would follow this boy around, and I looked insane, and I used to just like, you know, do little girly things around him and try to catch his attention. So one day he was playing with one of his friends, and I was with my best friend, and we were playing about 10 meters apart from each other. So I realized that he wasn't really paying attention to me, so I decided to take matters into my own hands, and I was like, what can I do to grab this boy's attention? Perfect idea. I'll do a handstand in front of him, and he'll just think I'm the most amazing human being alive. It's simple enough, right? I decided to do this handstand in front of him, and it's a handstand where once you're in your handstand, you kind of flip yourself over and you land on your feet, so then you kind of like landed in a back arch. So it's a handstand that then transforms into a back arch. So I used to be amazing at doing those as a child, so I went ahead and started to execute my move. So up I go, and I'm thinking this is going to look amazing. As soon as my hands touched the ground, I felt mud, and that's when I knew I was doomed. As soon as my hands touched the ground, I knew there was no going back. My legs at this point are already up in the air. I'm already in my handstand position. When you do a handstand that finishes in a back arch, you have to put a little bit more force onto it so that your body kind of flips itself over. So by the time my hands touched the mud, I knew it was too late. So I had no choice but to just continue on with what I was doing. So I'm in my handstand, I'm thinking in my head, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I knew I was gonna like land badly. So when I transformed into my back arch and my feet touched the ground, I slipped and I landed square on my back. And I knew that it was gonna be disastrous. So I got up and I ran straight to the bubblers, and I just stood there covering myself, being like, I'm mortified, I'm so embarrassed. I realized at this point that my crush did in fact see me. So I guess in a way I did get what I wanted, and I did get the attention that I wanted, because he sure as hell noticed me. Because next thing you know, he's run up to me, he's looked behind me, and he's seen that my whole ass is covered in mud, and he's gone, oh, and then just runs away. I was so mortified. To make matters worse, I had to go find myself a new uniform for the afternoon, because I couldn't just go back to class with mud all over my butt. So I went to the office and I said, hey, I slipped over on some mud and I need a new uniform. So they took me to the back where they have like a whole big plastic box full of uniforms, and they were digging through it, and the only one that was really available in my size that wasn't broken or too dirty or whatever, I don't know why they'd be dirty, but whatever the case, the only one that really was suitable for me was one that only the great ones wore. So I, at this point, was absolutely mortified. I couldn't believe it. I sank down to my chair for the rest of the afternoon, and I prayed to God that the ground underneath me would swallow me up. So that teaches you, don't go out and do handstands in the mud, okay? They don't end well, alright? Take it from me. So that's the end of my video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you at least laughed at my expense, because I didn't laugh back then, but I laugh about it now, so there's that. If you did like the video, please comment and let me know if anything similar has happened to you. Give it a like and share it to everyone, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you all.